Welcome to your School District 6 Board of Education meeting tonight. It is Monday, March 9th. I hereby call this meeting to order. Will you join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One of these times.
One of these times. We're working on knowing the words correctly. Roll call, Ms. Richards.
Mr. DeWitt?
Present.
Mr. Hafley?
Present.
Mr. Hall?
Present.
Mr. Lydiak?
Present.
Dr. Richard?
Present.
Mr. Richardson?
Present.
Mrs. Solis?
Present.
7 members present.
Thank you very much. A quick comment on Board of Education President announcements. Some people in the school district are beginning to take some state assessment tests. And I want to thank the teachers and principals who are making this possible, and I certainly want to thank our staff that made it possible to get the computers in place for them to be taking these assessments. And the students, keep at it. We're excited for your successes. The next item is hearing of persons desiring to speak before the board. I don't know if we have anyone expressing an interest in that. Thank you. Ms. Richards, how about a work session report?
Board President Roger DeWitt began the work session with a review of upcoming events and the board calendar. Chief Academic Officer Dr. Stacy Dattery and Director of Career and Technical Education Paul Francisco presented a summary of the Early College Academy Innovation Plan. E-Learning Director Dagan Andrews presented an update on the pilot of blended learning that is being implemented in district schools. Mr. Andrews introduced district staff Mrs. Tammy Hermance, Mr. Anthony Osmus, Mrs. Mallory Mativi, Mr. John Cooney, and Mrs. Shannon Dixon, who discussed data and student experiences in their classrooms and schools. Board members offered comments and questions, and that concluded the work session.
Thank you. The next item is the approval of the agenda. This is an action item, and I will take a motion at this time.
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 approve the agenda as presented. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Comments? Discussion? Roll call, Ms. Richards.
Mr. DeWitt?
Aye.
Mr. Hafley?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you. The next item is the approval of the consent agenda, and that is going to require a motion as well. I believe that's on page 8 of your notes.
I move that the Board of Education of Weld County School District 6 approve items as presented on the consent agenda and authorize the officers to sign any and all contracts.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there a discussion? Roll call, Ms. Richards.
Mr. DeWitt?
Aye.
Mr. Hafley?
Aye.
Mr. Hall?
Aye.
Mr. Lydiak?
Aye.
Dr. Richard?
Aye.
Mr. Richardson?
Aye.
Mrs. Solis?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you. The next item is very exciting for us, and we promised a group of people in the room that it wouldn't take too long before we grew to this point in the presentations. This is the Dream Team Scholarship Recipients, and Dream Team Executive Director Elizabeth Barber is here to do a little introduction about this tonight. Welcome.
Good evening, and thank you for having us tonight. Also joining me up here is Melinda Goulet. She is our Assistant Director of our Educational Talent Search Program. The Greeley Dream Team is a nonprofit organization that has worked collaboratively with Greeley-Evans School District 6 for the past 27 years. We work with a diverse population of over 1,100 students in the district from a variety of funding sources, including federal, state, and local level grants. Many of the students that we serve are first generation, college-bound, as well as come from limited income families. Our programs include Educational Talent Search, the Dream Team program at Bella Romero, the Discovery program at Jefferson High School, and we're also a partner in the Jefferson High School Child Care Center. Tonight, though, we are here to honor a number of our students in our Educational Talent Search program, which is a federally funded TRIO program. The Greeley Dream Team's Educational Talent Search program provides services to over 700 students here in the district between grades 6 through 12, with over 2/3 of them qualifying as low-income and first-generation college-bound students. Our talent search advisors have worked with the students over the years to help them prepare and get to the next grade level, engage them in rigorous activities and ready for college coursework, help them complete financial aid and college admissions applications, prepare them for high school graduation, and then also enrollment into a post-secondary educational institution. And I'm proud to say we're now following them through their post-secondary degree attainment, which is very exciting. Tonight we're here to talk about our Dream Team Honor Scholarship and our recipients. It was established over 27 years ago by a diverse group of cross-section of local citizens, of community leaders. They wanted to lower the achievement gaps and increase graduation rates. So for the past several years, $20,000 has been set aside annually to do so. However, I'm excited to report that this year a total of $30,000 is going to be distributed in honors scholarships to our students here this evening. This scholarship is offered to the 4 high schools: Greeley West, Greeley Central, Northridge, and Jefferson High School. These are all students who have demonstrated increased academic potential, involvement in a community or service area, and some who have even overcome a personal obstacle or barrier to achieve their success. Their award applications were based on their packet and their interview with members of our board of directors who comprise our Dream Team Scholarship team. This year, we will be awarding 20 deserving seniors scholarships at the tune of $1,500 apiece. And at this time, I'd like to bring them all forward so they can get their certificate. I will announce their name and their high school, and I ask that we hold the applause until they've all come forward. So first of all is Enrique Aragon with Greeley West High School. Bianca Avila, Greeley Central High School. Michaela Castro, Greeley Central High School. Gabriela Chavez, Northridge High School. Beatrice Corral Martinez, Northridge High School. Mercedes Furman, Jefferson High School. Alyssa Flores, Greeley West High School. Araceli Gallardo, Greeley West High School. Monica Gonzalez, Northridge High School. Ryan Hemphill, Northridge High School. Desiree Hinojosa, Greeley Central High School. Fernando Lopez, Greeley West High School. Jose Misael Madera Miramontes, Northridge High School. Yahara Montes Arce, Greeley West High School. Adrian Quinones, Northridge High School. Jesus Quinones, Northridge High School. Juan Reyes, Greeley West High School. Lucy Ruiz, Greeley Central High School. Alondra Vera, Jefferson High School. And last but not least, Jasper Wickman, Greeley Central High School.
About 2 lines, Jeff. That's all right. Good spirit. There you go.
You're in tight.
Everybody's got to take a picture, though, y'all.
Yes. Parents, here's your opportunity. As we're finishing the photo, I would just, on behalf of the Greeley Dream Team, the board of directors and our staff, want to thank Greeley Evans School District 6 and the Board of Education for allowing us to work with such great students. It is an honor. They are so amazing, and together we are making a difference in the lives of the students in our community. So thank you.
Thanks, you guys. Good job. Thank you very much. Nice work. And although it's exciting to stay for the rest of the evening, we are going to take a minute to allow parents to go with their students and their scholars and celebrate. Thank you all very much. Well, the next item on the agenda, if we can set up while folks are going to greener pastures, is the Classified Employee of the Year recognition. Classified Council Vice President Brian Dunbar will work his way up front, and we got to give you time to get here though first. Take it easy. Yeah, we're not a hurry.
Val, would you like to come forward, please? Good evening. President DeWitt, Mr. Eads, and esteemed members of the Board of Education, my name is Brian Dunbar, and I'm the Vice President of the Classified Council. I'm here tonight to introduce to you to this year's winner of Outstanding Classified Employee of the Year. This year, there were 31 nominations for Classified Employee of the Year, and several people were receiving more than one nomination. This year's winner is among 16 nominees who were nominated by various people from who they come in contact throughout the year. The nominees include paraprofessionals, office managers, building managers, warehouse managers, secretaries, to name a few. The winner for this year's Classified Employee of the Year is Val McMahon. Val has been in the district for 25 years when she started as attendance secretary at Franklin Middle School. She then went to the sub-desk for a year and a half, and after that she returned to Franklin as the office manager and has been there ever since. She has seen 11 principals, many staff members, kids, and parents walk through the doors of Franklin, and she told me that many people look at their job as just a job, but she sees it as an extension to her life. They're like an extended family. Val has her husband Lee and her dog Daisy, along with numerous nieces and nephews. Val said that the atmosphere at Franklin is different every day. She said most days are never the same. Val was nominated by Chris Ingram, John Kleiber, Aspen Falter, and Eric Easter. Val is noted for doing a great job of setting high expectations for those around her and helping those achieve those expectations in ways that are focused on meticulous detail that create an atmosphere of success. She is seen as a mentor of anyone who is new to the position and quickly is viewed as a resource for information and material. Val has been known as the camp director when she takes care of the teachers with organizing for food for them during the parent-teacher conferences. On behalf of the Classified Council, I would like to congratulate this year's Classified Employee of the Year, Val McMahon. I would like to let Val have a chance to speak if she would like to. I know she told me something she'd like to share.
When Brian interviewed me the other day, he asked me what I would like to tell the board. And the thing that I want the board to understand, and also Classified Council to know, is how important this is to me, because it's representative of the hundreds and hundreds of classified employees in the district who work so hard every day, just as hard, and deserve this just as much. I also would like to thank our Franklin administrators, Chris Ingram, Aspen Falter, John Kleiber, and Eric Easter, for writing the beautiful words that allowed Classified Council to pick me out of an outstanding crowd. because I'll never get an Academy Award, I also would like to thank my, thank my husband Lee and my family for allowing me to make my job such a big part of our lives. I am, and as I always have been, a proud employee of Weld County School District 6. Thank you.
Well, Ms. McMahon, I think listening to your colleagues say thank you very much is also exceptional, so congratulations. Glad you were here this evening to accept your award.